tap into what they don't know about themselves. And when they know more about themselves, they can maybe adjust a few things. And that's the beautiful part of coaching. Like I always say, you can't fine tune your clock unless you know what makes it tick, right? So coaches are really raising people's awareness, which helps them fix, adjust, fine tune, whatever, which is obviously collectively going to change the world. But I don't know if coaching's changing the world. Like I'd say it's making some good changes, but I don't know. Changing the world is such a big thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
How it's changing leadership though, a massive. I think we're through, I would guess, I don't know, like statistically or if research shows that we're through that uncomfortable transition of from command and control style of leadership to servant leadership, right? I don't know. I think that we're through that transition, but that was rough for a lot of leaders to move from one to the other. And in the leadership world and the corporate world, this sort of, especially with millennials being a large part of the workforce, this style of leadership is really resonant with the workforce, and people want to be engaged. They want to be asked. They don't want to be told. They don't want to be controlled. They want to be free. And most of our companies, right, that are super successful run in that fashion. They empower, which is what coaches do. So it's changing, I think, leadership in that it's redefining what leadership is and what leaders do. They no longer have to have all the answers because coaches don't have the answer, right? They just have to have the skills to extract the answers from others, which is awesome.
It is awesome, right? Because I always say it's a win-win-win, right? Like the leaders win, the teams win, and the organization wins. So he's like, it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, but it was tough for a lot of people. I mean, you know that you were working in it, right? Like the people that were like, what asked, I'm supposed to know.
Exactly. Exactly. It is like that, especially between X generation, baby boomers, millennials, and the Z. There's this big gap where we've switched into a different way, and some of the older generations are trying to keep up and make sense of it.
It's true.
Especially if command and control was working for a long time. I mean, it's, now it's not sustainable with the newer generations, but for a while it worked because everybody just accepted that's how we do things. Yeah.
It worked like a charm. Yeah. And like anything, it works until it doesn't work anymore, right?
Right. Exactly.